You can use chronovision to observe and destroy structures in an active area. There we go. Path cleared.
What is up, guys? It's Gamerverse back in here to do another video for you guys today, man. So today we've got a really interesting game. Today we've got a game called Marvel Rivals. Yes, this is the Overwatch style 6v6 shooter setup with Marvel heroes and villains. And yeah, guys, this game is its own thing, but it's more of like a 6v6, like I said. But then also it's kind of like taking a lot of inspiration from Overwatch, and the target audience for this game is obviously like casual players, Marvel fans, people who are fans of like hero shooters and games like that. So the game released, I think it released this year. Actually, Marvel Rivals released last year, guys. It released in December the 6th, 2024. So about a year ago. And I've never played the game. Believe me not, I've not touched the game since it was released. I haven't even heard about it until I saw it on Steam, being promoted on Steam. And yeah, I just decided to try it out and see what all of this hype is about. And then I saw a review as well. I think like a article on IGN's website. I don't know if you guys know IGN is one of the biggest gaming media coverage companies in the world, and they've got a lot of subscribers on YouTube, blah blah blah. But I saw on the website that they were talking about the game, and they gave the game like a 9 out of 10, if I'm not mistaken. They gave the game like a 9 out of 10 or like a 10 out of 10. But I'm here to review it, and I'm here to give you guys my normal style of review, but also giving my own opinion and what I thought about the game and whatever. So without further ado, let's get into it. First, let's talk about the gameplay. In 2025, the movement in the game is good. I must say the movement is good. The shooting weight is not too bad. The ability responsiveness, a little bit, not too clunky. It's in between clunky and great. There are different classes, so you got duelists, vanguards, and strategists, and each hero that you pick has a different style that you can actually use. And the hero synergy system matters a lot in the matches in comparison to other shooters. I would actually choose Overwatch over this, and I'm not even a big fan of Overwatch and Valorant, but I would play those games over these games. I'm a big fan of like Marvel, the Marvel universe. I like Spider-Man, I like Wakanda, I like Black Panther, and all the characters. But for me, I don't think this game's gameplay worked out for me. I get that some people enjoy it, but I just feel like the game is like too all over the place. You've got all of these like powers and things like that. I guess, I mean, if you like it, that's good. Give it a try and see what you think about the gameplay. But for me, it was like too all over the show, and it is an online game, so you're playing against other people, and the game has a good player count. There's a lot of people playing it. Like, I mean, there's like 100,000 people playing it, maybe more, maybe less. But in comparison to other shooters, I don't think it's that good. And even not comparing it to other shooters, I don't think the game's gameplay is that good. It's too all over the place, and it's too much happening at once. There's like no lore, and there's a lot of like OP moves that other players use, and you gotta figure out how to combat that. And you don't even know if your hero is strong enough to take other heroes out that is like overpowered compared to your hero. But that is the gameplay, guys. That is the gameplay. You get different modes. In this instance, I just played quick match. There are some different modes. There's a zombie mode. There is a outclass mode or something like that. But there's a couple of modes. And guys, this game is actually like more than 50 gigs. The game is about 100 gigs in total to install the game on Steam for PC. That is huge, guys. I'm assuming it's because of all the updates that the game got. And it is a free-to-play game, so you're not paying at all. But there is obviously a lot of buy-to-win things in the game, like skins, performance boosts, stuff like that you can actually buy in the game store, like skins and stuff like that. But yeah, that is the gameplay. Next, I just want to talk a little bit about the visuals. The art style in the game, does it match the Marvel vibe? I think it does. I mean, obviously with the comics and the graphic style. Overall, we're talking about the graphics. The art style, I think the art style is good. The game looks good. To be honest with you, the game does look good, and the optimization on PC is actually really good. I got 100 frames per second, which is really cool on PC. Although, as you guys know, the eyes can't see past 60 frames per second, but 100 frames per second is always good to have that smooth gameplay, even with all the other things running, and all of the things happening on screen. And even on my mid-range GPU, it runs very well, and the visuals look good. I think the art style is really good. They got this like comic cell shaded type of graphic style, which works with the game's theme, the game being a Marvel game, and it's geared towards a lot of younger players, like younger kids, kids that like Spider-Man, Doctor Strange and the Incredibles and the Invincibles, and is it the Invincibles, or sorry, the Fantastic Four. People who like those characters. Thor is in there, the Gambit. There's a lot of Marvel characters in there. I think it's over 30 or over 20 Marvel characters that you can play with. But that is the graphics, guys. I think the graphics overall is good and the performance is good. Yeah, next I want to talk a little bit about the hero and the balance, the variety of the heroes and the balance. The heroes are balanced, but it doesn't feel like the pick the meta or lose. There's a lot of problematic heroes that dominate other heroes in the matches. But it is fun though. The game is fun and can be at times. But if you are someone like me who likes to play like competitive gaming, so with those heroes dominating and like heroes that you choose, the game can feel quite frustrating at times. But I guess the more you play it, the more you're gonna become good at it. And I think ultimately the game could be seen in the competitive space like esports and things like that. But you gotta balance this. You gotta balance as the developers. I feel like you gotta balance it. Yes, I mean, of course, this is my personal preference, but just balance it out. I mean, I might get the game again if you balance it out. The game is free either way, so it's your choice. Whatever you like, you play, guys. So next, let's talk a little about the maps. There's a lot of maps, quality maps. You got choke points, verticality, objective modes that you can use. It's a little bit repetitive when it comes to the objective modes, and you gotta take this, defend, and your run-of-the-mill, basic 6v6 stuff or 2v2. I think the game needs a little bit more modes, but that's my opinion. Teamwork and matchmaking experience, I think it was good. In terms of the matchmaking experience, it is quite quick. Like I told you, there is a lot of players playing the game, so you didn't wait long. You don't wait long for a match. It probably is like less than a minute for wait times and queue times. So there aren't even any toxicity. Like the players aren't toxic in terms of that, and I think that's definitely a good thing. Progression and the unlocks. I didn't play the game long enough to get anything, but I have seen some other people play it, and I can confirm that there are some unlocks that you can get for your heroes, customization, skins and things like that. So the grind system is there, so you can grind for your skins and your predatory level upgrades and things like that. They monetize the game and the battle pass value. I don't know if it's worth it. Let me know what you guys thought about the battle pass. If you have tried out the battle pass, you can let me know. It's microtransactions, of course. Microtransactions which you have to pay for to get particular items in the game. And it's not a pay to win system, so you can actually just grind in the game. Grind and get these things by just playing the game. But I think there is exclusive stuff that you have to pay for. So I feel like it respects your time, because you will get something out of playing it and grinding, even though you are the type of person that doesn't pay to win, whatever. And the server quality is good. There isn't any input delay. There might be sometimes. I mean, of course, no online game is perfect. server region. I am in Africa, and I experienced a really good server in terms of a lot of other games. Being in Africa, some online games just doesn't work for us people here in Africa, but the update consistency is there. Obviously, developers are very prompt on the game being updated and patched, and it's been a year since the game was released, and the game has seen quite a couple of patches, and it is now super stable. Like I said, the active player base in 2025 is really good. The game is still very much alive, and I'm sure they've got a content roadmap for 2026, and the game will only become bigger. And I guess, what makes the game fun is the big chaotic team fight energy. I don't know, if you like chaotic fights and things like that, and this game will definitely be for you. You've got hero combos, satisfying gameplay moments, which will occur in your playthroughs. What the game does better than Overwatch, I don't think it does, and I think Overwatch is better overall, but the game is worth it for Marvel fans. I'm a Marvel fan, and I played it for a while, and I think I'll definitely come back to it at some point. But in terms of playing this game like for a long time, I don't think I would do that. And the reason why is, it sucks because of the repetitive maps, the balancing issues, and the poor hero role balance where you got OP plays and things like that. But I'm sure if you're getting good at the game, you're obviously going to become good, and you can become a king at it, and you'll enjoy it more. But it is great for Marvel fans. It's a little bit flawed, but not that flawed, but it's still fun, I guess, if you are a fan of Marvel games, and if you're a fan of these chaotic online 6v6 team playing matches or whatever. And I guess it's worth grinding. And if you are casual, just checking it out like I was, go ahead and do that and see if you like the game. If you do enjoy it, let me know below, guys. And I think my final score for Marvel Rivals is going to be a 6.5 out of 10 for Marvel Rivals. That's my final score, guys. But let me know what you thought about the game below. Let me know if you played it and if you are planning to play it. The game is now free on Steam. You can also get it on PS5, Xbox Series X. And let me know what you thought about the game, guys. Like, subscribe, and comment below. And of course, as you know, guys, I have been Gamerverse, and I will see you guys in another video.